Hello, beautiful people. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Tactical Mind. My name is Alas, and welcome back to another video. Today's video, of course, when you see the title, you guys are probably like, what the fuck is my man doing? I'm making a new series. I'm making a how to attack guides for maps and sites to help you guys out of this, just like how I'm doing with my defense guides. So I hope you guys enjoyed this today. I'm going to say this a lot, especially toward the end. I kind of rant at the end, but whatever. You need to be very critical and very truthful to me and critique me of how I did this video and how I broke it down. I try to break it down and follow the setup how I do for my defense guides, but of course this is attacking, not defending, so it's a bit different. I go over the operators. I don't go everyone's class, but I do tell you what to bring. I'm going to tell you that right now, actually. So the operators I'm bringing today are Ash, Sledge, Fuse, Ace, and Nomad. So we're going to break up the operators into teams. So we're going to have entry fragging team, and for this one is roof team because we're attacking Cigar Lounge and Cocktail. Those are the sites we're going to be attacking today for Kafe. So entry fragger team is just going to consist of Ash and Sledge, and Ash is going to push through white stairs with a Claymore for a secondary gadget. Sledge is also going to follow with Ash through white stairs with grenades. Of course, you run Sledge, always bring grenades. Now for my roof team or my support team, it's going to consist of Fuse, Ace, and Nomad. Fuse is going to bring breaching charges. His job is to open up the hatches with his breaching charges and fuse them first before he does so, along with Fuse Piano Room, because Piano Room is a key room for the attackers to take control of in order to make their push into Freezer, into Bar, into Cigar Lounge, along with Cocktail. So it's very important. Ace is going to be our one and only hard breacher. He is of course going to bring smokes to support Nomad for the plant. Sorry. Nomad is going to be flank watch. She's going to bring flashbangs to burn out the ADSs so that Ace can bring his smoke grenades and can toss them and watch Nomad while she plants. Nomad will be bringing and carrying the diffuser for today. Alright, with all the information laid out, everybody knows what to do. Let's go and jump right into today's video. Alright, so first we got Ash. I'm going to be talking about the spawn points along with where the spawn picking spots will be, along with basic tips like where default cams are, because I accommodate for all levels of play, meaning I make tips for coppers, bronze, and silvers, along with high plats all the way up to plat 1. Not too much on diamonds and champions, although I do somewhat make tips for them, because again, everyone can learn from this game no matter what rank you are, no matter how good you are. I know Pengu has said that before as well. He's one of my favorite Siege Pro League players. Anyways, so like what I said, you're going to see very basic tips on this, but of course, like what I once more just said, I accommodate for all levels of play. So the spawn points I usually spawn at is Park. There's really only 1 or 2 spawns from this area you need to worry about. I think River Docks might be the best to spawn, although there's a run on Balcony, and I'll show everyone where the spawn points are with each different operator. And of course, Christmas Market I think has the most amount of peaks you can get killed from. So Park, in my opinion, is the safest. River Docks probably the second safest. Ash is bringing an R4C, M45, and for the secondary gadget, since we're going to have soft breachers and Sherry has 3 of our Ash rounds, we're going to be bringing Claymore instead for flank watch. In reality, Ash will not take diffuser. I'll also say I want to get to her as well, but Nomad will be the one carrying diffuser. So first things first, when of course the joining phase is 45 seconds, I put on 15 for the video purpose. Ash and Sledge will be making their push through white. Alright, so spawn peaks. You need to watch out for this window right here. Alright. Most likely enemies will peek this window or this window over here. This window is your main focus on spawn peeking when you spawn in, so you need to be careful of that. Default cams right here. My aim is trash. Also watch out for this because they might have punch holes or bullet holes within here, watching either the left side or the right side of this van. And when you get to higher levels of play, when you repel up here, there might not be a breaker here, but there will be a bullet hole. That bullet hole will get you killed. I've died to that before playing against plat 1s. It sucks, but it's a lesson learned. Default cam inside, down the white hallway. Sledge and Ash can be pushing up here, and of course they'll be playing off each other, droning, everything you need to do. Typically up here, if you watch my very first breakdown, there's a mirror set up right here in the spot. They reinforce the left side of the wall and they make a rotate right here. That's going to be in reading room. You're going to jump down here. As Ash, you're going to break your grenade launcher. And right there on ping. You're going to shoot right here. And this mirror, of course, you'll shoot it. Basically line up with the chandelier vertically right here. And you can pop the mirror and, of course, kill Mira if she's sitting right here. It's pretty much all you need to use for her breaching rounds. Other default cam. If you want to, and you really can, someone will be playing on this new balcony right here. They'll be playing right behind this little shelf. I'll show you with the drone. They will be playing right behind the shelf. Usually it's a Valkyrie or some camera-based operator or maestro, and they'll have their cameras set somewhere below new hatch and red stairs, correct? So you can ping here, and you can flush them out easy. And kill whoever's sitting right here. So with that out the way, you've prepped the site a little bit for you and Sledge to push in and make your push. So I'm gonna split the team. So NG Fraggers are pushing the white stairs, Ash and Sledge, and Ace, Nomad, and Fuse are gonna be a roof team, and they're pushing up roof and they're destroying the hatches and doing all that when I get to them. You guys push up here. Ash can watch flanks. Sledge is still gonna have his nades and his utility. There will be a rotate right here. There will be a rotate here, and if there's any other bulletproof utility, obviously, Ash can use her last breaching round on that. Take control of Freezer, if you haven't already, and mainly take control of Cocktail as a primarily point for the entry fraggers. Soften up Cocktail and take over Cocktail, while Roof Team is securing the west side of the floor, taking control of the hatches along with Piano Room. Alright, so we spawned Christmas Market. There's the default cam right here. There are only 2 default cams outside. One's, of course, outside Christmas, and another one's outside Park.
5 seconds to go.
There's no camera outside River Docks, unless you're pretty much just cutting this one.
Your mission is to locate and defuse a bomb.
Spawn peaks are multiple. This window, and this window. It's usually those 2 windows. Primarily, this one's peaked more than that one over there, just so you know. Occasionally, there might be a suicide pulse run out right here. Along with, if you rappel on the left side, excuse me, if you rappel on the left side of this building, just straight up to hatch. So this is for my roof team, kind of a tip for you guys. A pulse will be sitting either right here, or sitting up near the front in the higher levels of play. I would mainly say Plat 1 and Plat 2 players do this, not really high golds or low plats. So just be aware that a pulse might be sitting on this window, waiting for you guys to rappel. And of course, you can't turn behind you, right? You can't even see the window. This is where it gets stuck for me. So I can't go up, and they will, of course, jump out and kill me. But Sledge is not going up there. Pushing small bakery. This is small bakery, or sorry, this is normal bakery. This is small bakery in here. It's one default cam. So like I said, they're going to do a white stairs push. So Sledge and Ash will be going over there. With hallway default cam. You can make a little rotate here through here as well. It'll be easier for Ash to get through here, and she doesn't expose herself as much through hallway. So when Ash is done with all that, Sledge will be watching flank, and of course they're droning out on top of hallway. I did not mention Ash's claymore, but she can set up right on top of white stairs, and one person can lock down white hallway while another person can move in, or both operators can push in. So like what I said, there's a rotator here. And once more, if somebody's playing, let's say right behind this little desk right here, no Jaeger ADSs, you already shot those out. Cook an aid. Kill one right there, or if they push out and try to make a play on you, you can hold this line of sight while they try to move out. You can kill them. Same thing if anybody's playing behind long desk behind bar over here, or just somewhere out in that corner. River Docks default chem is where I said in Christmas. And again, spawn picking isn't as common on this side, which is why River Docks might be the best spawn, but also in my opinion it's probably the worst spawn in terms of trying to get to the site faster. Big window is really not pushed out that much, but as you can see, this little blue wall right here, people will do run out, so either playing Oryx or just a dock or just someone with a sight or an ability, they'll push out here and they'll try to spawn peek or pre-fire. down over there. Again, be careful over here. Pulse will be playing. I would prep the windows, playing as fuse, and you get the roof as fast as possible as well. So window right here, I would save all your breaching charges for the hatches, alright? You can open up windows just to give them that, you don't want them to be comfortable. Especially when you're playing fuse, you're not going to let anyone be comfortable, right? So before you open up the hatches, you're going to fuse both of them, as weird as it sounds. But everyone is well aware, and everyone can relate to this, there's always utility right below the new hatch. There's either barbed wire, a Jaeger ADS, maybe an Aruni gate. There's so much shit that can be in this area that fuse can take care of. Hatches are open. Another thing fuse needs to do before he pushes down. So he's down to 2 cluster charges. And he can also fuse this window. Another thing for you that don't know. This wall will be reinforced, right? And if they have a Ben or Kahid, they will put those charges on this side to deny the hard breach or ace from the hatch opening up this wall. So this cluster charge will destroy not only utility, but also anybody playing behind here or anyone just in this little area cubby for piano. By then, he's out of cluster charges. Use on both windows. You drop down. You take control of piano room. You help out ace. And you can plant in default spot. So it did not really specify or really said how important getting piano room is. Obviously, you only use the breaching charge since using it to open up the hatch. When this wall is cleared off, and fuse took care of piano room, done fusing it, you're gonna be opening up the right side of the wall, not the left side. Let me show you why. So even though this gives you visual cover, not bulletproof cover, you can still shoot through this. This is like fucking paper, so don't use it as if like it's an actual wall to defend you from bullets, because it's not. So you're gonna open up the right side of this wall. He has a total of 3 breaching charges, right? One will be used right here. Another one will be used on the freezer wall right here. So that we're doing this in steps. Pop through here. You can also shoot behind this little wooden piece right here. Again, if fuse did not kill or clear out everyone in piano room, because piano, it's called cigar loud, but there's piano, so me and my squad, we call it piano. It is very important for the 3 attackers for roof team to take control and seize control of piano room and lock down lines of sight in Whitehall, along lock down anyone pushing from cigar shop. That's very important. So when you push up, you can sit behind here. You have visual cover. Nemad will place down her air jobs on top of the staircase. He'll join it out. Fuse is gonna be the one holding the line of sight down white stairs. But by this time, Ash and Slit should be coming up white and executing the push on cigar or on cocktail. Sorry. While this is happening, Ace should be opening up the right side of this wall, getting ready for this. So since he has 2 more, because he used one on the hatch, you're gonna use one to open up this portion of freezer and also right here. This is for when Nomad goes around new hatch and plants a default spot. So in case Nomad dies and sets up her air jobs in her utility, you can start here. You can smoke it out, by the way. You need to bring smokes. So you can, this is a really bad point of view from smoking it. You want to smoke off these 2 doorways in case there's still operators alive back on a cocktail. So Nomad's planning. It's can sit in piano. Fuse watches the white hallway. Air job watches the red stairs. So all lines of sight are covered in case anybody again is alive down in cocktail. Alright, so we're gonna pretend hatches open in this portion of the wall. And this portion of the wall is open up, right? So first things first, the first air jab you want to use playing Nomad is right on this pillar on stairs. Or you can tuck it in maybe a little right here. So that way, the moment they peek out, they already get pushed by the air jab and a notification to all the support operators playing and taking control of piano room. So like what I said, fuse is going to be down here. he'll be holding down white hallway. Ace will also be in here. And he'll be holding down freezer along with this little side wall that he opened up to watch Nomad. Sorry, I got a fucking brain fart. So before Ace smokes it out, of course, she's gonna use her flashbangs to pretty much burn the ADS. So you can just toss one over here, toss one behind bar, toss from the actual cocktail itself, and I flash myself like a retard. And actually toss one over there. So you burn up all the ADSs, 10 seconds cooldown. You can cue that to Ace. Ace will toss down the smokes. That's when you get ready for the prep, for the plant. So you plant right here, and again, in case Nomad dies, he has... Ace has this line of sight open for anyone trying to openly swing on double doorway coming from cocktail. So other two air jabs I forgot to mention just now. You can pull one right here. And again, since you already have control of the majority of bar, you can pull one right above this double doorway. And above here, it's solid. It's not soft like right here. So you can't shoot or get rid of it unless I have an impact grenade. Even then, the radius might or may not affect the air jab itself. But one air jab is for plant, one is on double door to deny access, and one is for flank watch. Alright, that's gonna be all for today's video. I hope everybody enjoyed this new kind of style I'm doing. I'm starting a whole new series of how to attack guides, and I'm doing it just like how I did with my very first map for defense guides is Kafe. So I'm going to be following that map lineup unless you guys tell me differently and what maps you want me to prioritize attacking, because again, I knew Kafe, Consulate, Theme Park, all those maps I hate attacking on because in my opinion it's super shitty. Theme Park is the most defender sided map in the game, so that's the reason why everyone hates playing on that. I can see why defenders have a tough time because that has like a 62% win rating for the defenders, and it's fucking crazy. Again, I need you guys to be brutally honest about how I did this video and how I did the layout of it. Tell me what aspects you want me to work on. Tell me what aspects you don't like. If I need to be more clear or more thorough, do I need to put more time in each round and more time in each operator to push out everything I'm saying? Am I going too fast for you? Am I going too slow for you? You know what I mean? Just critique the hell out of me is what I'm saying. I take criticism really well. Of course, don't be an asshole about it and say like, you know, you fucked up, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? But again, I take criticism really well. I know my fan base and my followers actually absolutely love you guys. You guys are really cool. You guys are really chill. And hey, I'm like 16, 15 people away from 500. I'm just counting down at this point. I love you guys. I seriously do. Again, this is mind-blowing to me how far I've come in the last 10 months making videos in Rainbow Six Siege. I think I have over 60 videos. So it's crazy. And I cover everything. Again, go to my playlist. I cover as much areas of this game as much as possible. Right now, at this point, I'm just kind of ranting. So without taking too much of you guys' day and without talking you guys' ear off, you guys have a good day. Please, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Again, I'm close to my 500, and I'll be doing alphabet opening. I have 80 right now, and I have a 250,000 for Renown. So I'm going to be buying more, so there might be about 250, 240 alpha packs altogether I'll be opening. Yeah, take care. Peace.